guys, welcome back to part 2 of my WIP Parade here at Stitcheries Pieces. If you have not seen the first part of my WIP Parade, go back and watch part 1. This is part 2, and I'm not going to give too much information here other than just kind of jump into it because part 1 was long and I'm still going and I need to get this done and move on to some other things. So, yeah, go back and watch part 1. If you've watched part 1, welcome. Let's start part 2. Here we go. We are on to a spring pattern. This one was so cute. I saw this on Etsy and was like, I have to have this. This is by X Stitch Pattern X on Etsy. It's Easter Bunny with eggs. And I just thought it was so cute. I liked the coloring, the pastel-y, muted colors. Thought it was so cute. Again, with my problem of like using what I have on hand and just getting started and not thinking about it, my piece of fabric is probably not going to get all of this, so it's probably going to have to get slightly cut off, but we're just going to see where we get to when we get there. This is on a linen, probably from, I bet you this is from Hobby Lobby, but I don't actually know for sure. Started in the middle. Let's see. I think it might go this way. That's kind of his eye. I don't know which way it goes. Just in the middle of the bunny's face is where I am right now. Not too much info to give you there. It's just DMC floss. And yeah. On to number 2. This is a whole set of them by Little House Needleworks. These are the Hometown Holiday Series. And let's see. I am doing this on Murano 32 count ice from Hobby Lobby. And I think I'm doing the called for colors. There's a whole bunch of them. There's this Main Street Station. I believe this is the one I'm currently on right now. There's a little town church. There's a filling station. I have already done the fire station and passed that one on, but I did the fire station. There's a grocery store, clockmaker shop. Let's see. Yeah. So I've done the school. I've done the post office, the firehouse, and now I am on that train station one. And I plan on cutting these out and probably making like little pillows or something, all individual. Probably need to work on one of these right now too, since it's the holidays. Goodness, I need to work on everything. I'm going to set that one aside because I really do want to work on that one. The other 10 I really want to work on. Okay, next one. This one I started this summer, the same time that I started the other 4th of July in the city. I also started this 4th of July pattern. Because I found this one and then she came out with, the Crochet a Go-Go came out with her. So I had already started this one when I saw that one and I really wanted a 4th of July pattern and now I have 2. This is Wombat Stitching. I started in the middle. I believe my fabric is narrow, so I will have to either get rid of like one side or the other. I will probably just like choose my favorite squares because I think they're all the same size. So I might just choose my favorite and leave off 4 of them, but I've started in the middle for now, and this flag was gigantic, a lot more stitching than I thought, and I am now working on the house. This is Mushroom Lugana, 28 count Mushroom Lugana, yeah. Oh look, I'm not even, oh okay, I guess I did the house, and then now I'm on the flag, which is taking forever. Either way, there was a lot of stitching in both of those, but that is fun. Again, I like the block stitching in hand sewing method when it's block stitching like that on a Lugana type fabric. Okay, next one, Dimensions. This one is not a gold though. This is just Dimensions. Scenic Farm. Just really like the feel of that. It's kind of how it looks around here, although we don't really get much snow. I started in the middle. So just right around here, working on that house. I have not gotten super far on this one. I think I haven't gotten too far on it because it uses a lot of threads for like 16 count or 18 count. It's like a thicker one to pull my needle in and out of, so it doesn't feel as smooth and inviting as some of my other patterns, if that makes sense. But I really like that one too. This one I love. I love this one. This fabric is not like stiff Dimensions fabric. This fabric is like Zweigart, softer, smoother. Really like stitching on this one. This is Luca S, the Bird Summer. If you saw my first portion of this video, you know these colors, the like pinks and blues and purples together, I'm just loving that right now with so many patterns. So I think it's so pretty. I started in the middle and then worked my way up. And so this is where I am. Worked my way up. I think I still have some, I have like some missing stitches that were more confetti up there that I will just fill in as I go, but then I started coming back down and now there's another bird down there. This one's just really pretty and fun to work in the spring and summertime. The colors, like, this is a mess, but the color cards, just so pretty. Love those. So I really like that one. This was also a new start this summer. Got this one I think off like eBay. I think this is an older, must be an older pattern. It's called Summer Picnic by Mill Hill. It's a button and beads. The button that's in here is not the same, and like they switched their style, so that B is a different button, but that's okay. I think that's just this cute little picnic scene. I have it in my magnetic frame that I made myself. So yeah, start on the flag and just kind of doing that border. Didn't get super far into it yet. I had just started it, like I said, this summer. Okay, what do we have here? Ah, the Gold Collection Petite Splendor at Night. This was one I saw before. Before I got 12 other blue, churchy, snowy, deer, nighttime scenes. This was one of the first ones I saw, and I knew you couldn't get it. Well, one day I found it on eBay and was like, yes, that's the one I wanted. So it's going to go on my one-day wall of blue, snowy, churchy. Does it have Aurora Borealis? No, but fits right in with that whole thing. So it's just a small one. I still have it on the frame. Just started in the middle and kind of gone up to the church. So not super far in that one. I definitely guess I have a taste that you can tell if you've seen my videos. Very similar things. Well, this isn't a cross stitch, but I'll show you anyway. If I can get past the crinkling. These are, I've shown this before. This is Craft Shop Online. This is a bead kit. This one is Purple Butterfly. And I learned about this summer too and just really wanted to try this beading. I have to be in a certain mood for it. It's a little bit more challenging, requires more thinking, but it's pretty cool. So it came as a kit on Etsy. I think it's not focusing all the way. But yeah, just so shimmery and pretty. So all these, I still have to fill in, obviously. All that gray area shows where more beads will be. Sorry for the crinkle. Okay. But that one's fun too. What's this? This is an older one. Country Kitchen by Soda Stitch. I have split this into 3. So I did this one and I've completed it. I will show you that. And then I moved over and I'm doing this one. And I think I'm about, must be around like halfway or something, I think. Done with that one. But I love that country kitchen vibe. Let's see. Where is the thread? Let's find the first one. I kind of wish that I had done them, all together on one now, but oh well, what's done is done. So here's that first portion. Pretty cute. Again, I like their bright colors. that's the first portion, and then the second portion, oh, I'm further than I thought. That's fun when you're further than you thought you were. Looks like that. So there's a couple pumpkins, and then I get down into the cart or cabinet that it's all sitting on. So I have been thinking about this one too and wanting to pull it out soon. Okay, we're almost done with this shelf. Got a stack here. Let's resettle myself. And then there's like 10 left over there. Oh, this is Crochet a Go-Go. This one is the Fall in the City. Now, I just saw somebody do this. I think it was lemonade stitching or lemonade stitches. And she got tired and just cut it off and just did the top. And I thought, well, that's kind of a good idea. So, I don't know. Like, these are way bigger than I anticipated when I bought them. But I kind of like all the motifs, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll cut it off or not, but right now I've just done the top on Fiddler's from Joann's or Michael's or something, Fiddler's cloth. I like the colors. I need to work on this one some more too. I think actually on this one that the top row is probably my least favorite. Like I probably like the middle and the bottom the most. Maybe I should stop and just do those rows. Or maybe I should just do the whole thing. Okay. Ooh, this one. This one got quite a bit of time this summer. I started working on this one and just like got on a roll with it. And got a decent amount done. This is, I think, the most I have done on the dimensions. This is Summer Cottage. It's a gold. I like the bright, vibrant colors of this one. I started in the middle, which is like over here, and took myself this way. And I have like that much done. And once I saw this one start popping, like I started stitching and saw things start popping, I just wanted to keep going. Because that's pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. So I'm probably close to a quarter of the way, maybe like 20% or something. I was going to continue working on it. I think something else just distracted me at the last minute, and so I put it away, and I don't know, I'll bring it out again soon because I like it. This one I started last Christmas time. It's Stitchrovia Christmas Town. I saw this one and had it in my Etsy cart for a long time, and I kept going back and forth because I just really like the bright colors of this one. I feel like the colors, now that I'm stitching, they don't seem exactly the same, but when I look at it, maybe it is. I haven't gotten a ton of the way, but I started kind of in the middle. I think these, like this orange, it is orange in there. Probably when I fill in the rest, it won't feel so orangey to me. But I'm not a huge fan of that like orange house there, so I think that's why I set this one aside. I should bring that one out. I should work on that one. I should work on this one. I should work on them all. Crochet a Go-Go, Spring in the City. Goes along with the fall one. This one I started in the middle, and I think I've gotten, most of the middle done, actually. I'm not sure. Let's find out. This was the first one of these that I got. I must be mostly done with the middle. This is a 14 count Ada from Joann. So, I mean, you can see they're actually like, this is 14 count, but they're going to be pretty darn big. I like the colors. The pinks and spring fun in this one. I have a little bit more to go, I guess, on this side. Just so many beautiful, fun patterns to work on. Yeah. This one's in a plastic bag because I don't really care about it so much. It's cute, but I don't know if I'm going to finish it because I just... Whoa, needle. Hold on, losing a needle. I just don't know if I'm going to finish it because there's like a bunch of quarter stitches, half stitches. I don't know. It's just not my favorite. It's a Precious Moments pattern, which it's really cute. It's the snowman. I don't have a picture to show you. I'm not going to like toss it because I've done that in the past when I was younger and then I really regretted it. I'm going to lose my voice. But I am going to set that aside and not work on it till I don't know when. Okay, this one I really should just finish, but again, I'm not super excited about it anymore. Spring is in the Air by White House Stitchery. It is cute. It's really hard to see on here. I have fabric that's similar colored. I've done this side. I really mostly have to fill in here, I believe. But I've lost motivation to work on it. I'm still working, I guess, a little bit on the bunnies down there. It's got super cute motifs. I think I went into full coverage for a lot, and this one kind of got my attention less. This one isn't even started yet. Okay, there's just a few on this shelf, and then we are done with this year's WIP Parade. There will be more started this year, because I just bought a couple patterns, and I know I'm going to get a Christmas present. I'm sure that I'm going to want to start. So, there'll be new starts for Christmas time. But right now, we are at the end of this parade. There's like less than 10, I think. Dimensions, gold, balloon, glow. Love the colors. My husband proposed to me on hot air balloon, so this kind of reminds me of that. And I started in the middle. Didn't get super far, but a little ways. Again, I wish I could get these on Pattern Keeper because I would go to town on them a lot more than I do with the paper, but started in the middle up here and worked my way down. Let's see. I like this bag that I made for that one too. This one is so pretty. This is Heirloom Nativity Sampler by Victoria Sampler, and it is so pretty, but it is not the easiest. It requires my attention. So there's like different stitches, like hardanger and stuff in between these, and then there's like specialty floss. So it has specialty flosses and beads and all kinds of stuff. But I feel like it really is an heirloom piece, and so I really like it. I've started at the top, and I'm working in this section now. I do find it hard and requiring a lot of concentration from me, though. I think this is on whatever the called for fabric was, which is Smoky Pearl Cashel Linen. It's going to be long. This one is 28 count. It's going to be long. Here's where I am. There's a like star that needs to go here. So the beads or the beads and stuff that is required for this, I couldn't find them all, so I'm kind of just substituting things that I have. But there'll be some. I gotta find a star up here, and then I really like that font of that writing. And these are beads in the middle here, and some specialty floss up here. But now I'm in, what section is that? Like the Wise Men? No, the Shepherds. So I'm in the Shepherds section here. This one is, I feel like, unlike any of my other ones, I feel like this is a fancy pattern. This one and the Lavender and Lace Christmas Tree, those are like my fancy patterns. They have fancy stuff, and they require more of my attention to do them. Heart in Hand, Tiny Blooming Tiny Town. Really cute. Comes with little beads, I think. Yeah. Some little cute buttons, I guess, with it. I have a hard time with this one, maybe because I don't know, the colors, I don't love the colors as much, I guess. They're small, so I should be able to just fly through it, but I haven't gotten very far, and I don't even know if I've touched it this year. I don't think I've touched it this year. I should. Maybe I will. But yeah, I need to work on that one because it's not that hard and it's small. Maybe that'll be on my list of to finish next year. Okay. I don't know if I can show this. I don't have the booklet or the pamphlet. Can't find it. Okay, so this is a French designer. I can't think of their name. Oh, here it is. Well, can't really show you because yeah. I don't know. It's in French. But I printed I copied working copies from my set that I bought. So I don't have the cover photo right now, but they're all these little Christmas scenes, and they're really cute. This one I'm almost done with. This is like a little dog sitting on a chair. I was going to make it as a little ornament. I probably don't have that much left. I don't know how much I have left. I should probably finish it. So I'm just a scrap of Ada. There's so many cute little vintage patterns within that pattern that I want to do. Okay. Dimensions Cozy Cove. This is Dimensions Gold. Love this so much. Started in the middle. Like, I'm up here in the sheep and like starting on a building, I think. Not terribly far into this one. Oh, further than I thought. So I'm starting in the middle and working my way down. I should pull that out. When I see one that like actually is starting to look like something, then I'm like, oh, I could work in this area and I could work on that section. I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person. Okay, ooh, this one. Yeah. Okay, this one has a little story. Remember my last one from the Cross Stitch Studio that's gigantic? Well, they do these gigantic things, and this one is the hiding place, and I bought the crop. Where is it? I bought and started the cropped version. This is an Abraham Hunter, the hiding place. I bought the cropped version, but the cropped version is still 500 by 500. I'm like, this is huge. When I pulled out the fabric, it's gigantic, like just huge. So it's done 20 count, and I started it obviously in the middle, which this is why I start in the corner now. Because if I decide I don't want to do this, now I have to unpick this or I've ruined a whole giant piece because I started in the middle. So now I only am going to start in the corner. But started in the middle, and then somebody said, well, why don't you just buy the full version and crop it yourself? Because then it won't be as detailed, it won't be as big. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. So I went and bought the full version. Well, when I take the full version and I kind of crop it down, I end up same size as this. So really, I just now bought two patterns. That isn't much different. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I only have that much done. This is a gigantic piece of fabric. I'm never going to want to do that huge of a thing. I've kind of gotten frustrated because now I have two patterns of the same thing. So this one is on the naughty list right now. Get it in my bag. I have a ton of floss in this bag for it. It's on the naughty list. I don't know. It's made me mad, and it's going to time out, but it's one of mine. This was a booklet. I still have the book, but I just have a working copy here right now. A Joan Walsh, which I thought it was, what do you call that? Precious Moments, but apparently it's Joan Walsh. I had this when I was little. It was my grandma's, and it was my first, like, one of the first cross-stitch things I had. And I got rid of the book because when I was like 20, I was like, I haven't cross-stitched since I was like 10 and whatever. And then I remembered, and when I started cross-stitching again, I was like, I need that pattern. Well, I ended up finding this book again on Etsy. So I got it for this pattern because when I was little, I had started in the middle somewhere here and done that with my grandma. But then I threw it out. But I got it again, and I started it. And I like it, and I want to do it for memory's sake. However, I didn't realize these patterns are like same with the other one. They're Precious Moment. There's so many quarter stitches and like half stitches and back stitching that I find it annoying. And I don't want to pull it out. And I've screwed up something royally. So I started at the top, and I'm working down. But like the garland is screwed up because there's like quarter stitches, and I don't know. Like, it's not my favorite to stitch on. But I think it's cute, and like for memory's sake, I want to keep working on it. So it's there. It's one of mine that I will work on again someday. This one is another one from a magazine. Jenny Vandeweil. Roll up says. But this, like, that's what it's called? Roll up. I don't know. State Fair? It's called, I don't know. I call it State Fair. It's from Cross Stitcher, The World of Cross Stitching. I don't know which one. But I think it's really cute. We like to go the fairy cheer. So I started in the bottom corner over here. And just on some 14 count Ada, because I was in the mood for something this summer when I started it where it was on 14 count. It was kind of blocky color stitches with little motifs, so I could like do a thing and say, look, I made a pie stand, and be done. So that's why I started this one, and I like it and I think it's cute, and I will work on it again soon. 2 more for the grand finale. What do we have as a grand finale? Oh no, 1 more, because this one is not even a WIP. So we're on our last one. It's kind of sad for a last one because I don't have very much. Dimensions Feasting Frenzy. I've seen this, a lot of people doing this one. I was like, I need it. Finally found it like at a cheaper price I was willing to pay. Bought it, started it in the middle. I'm like at these 2 birds' heads. And I did not get very far into it before I set it aside and went back to work on something else. But nevertheless, there it is. 2 bird faces, sort of, looking like blobs. So that is Feasting Frenzy. And that is my last WIP. Because the other thing I have here is not a WIP. I'll show it to you real fast. I do have these, but I've already completed these 2 and I have not started anymore. So this really isn't a WIP. I mean, it sort of is because I've done 2 out of them, but I don't have any in progress. But anyways, phew! What our time are we at? 26 minutes. Wow. Okay. I'm going to edit these videos, and I may combine them all together. Maybe this won't be a part 2 separate video. But maybe it will. I don't know. I'm going to see how long it is. I have got to get a drink. My throat is so dry now. Thank you so much for joining me on this long WIP Parade adventure. It's been really fun to see this pile around me. What all I have to work on, and now I want to go stitch. I'm going to go organize my kitchen, and then I will take a break and stitch one of these beautiful patterns. But anyways, thanks for joining me, and yeah, I'll be back next year, 2025, with more updates. So, see you next time.